Hey there, everyone. Today I want to share an incredible story about love, sacrifice, and how a single act of kindness can change lives forever. It's about a man named Daniel and a girl he found on the streets of Chicago. Buckle up, because this story might just tug at your heartstrings. Picture this, a cold, lonely night in Chicago, where snowflakes dance in the air and the streets are eerily quiet. There, on a corner, a young black girl, maybe 7 years old, is huddled all alone, scared and abandoned. Her parents had left her behind, simply too poor to care for her, and she had been living on the streets for a while. Now, enter Daniel. This guy had a tough upbringing himself, growing up in an orphanage after his drug-addicted parents failed him. When he saw that little girl, it was like looking in a mirror. He remembered his own fears and experiences, and couldn't just walk by. Without a second thought, Daniel scooped her up, took her home, and started the adoption process the very next morning. He felt a deep commitment to give her the childhood he never had. Fast forward a bit. This girl really thrived under Daniel's care. She wasn't just surviving, she was excelling. She became a top student every single semester. Meanwhile, Daniel, who never married, poured all his love into raising her as if she were his own daughter. He became her everything, her dad, her protector, her biggest fan. As the years passed, the girl blossomed into an extraordinary young woman. She worked hard, gained confidence, and ultimately landed an executive role at a prestigious tech company. Talk about a glow-up. But there was something else bubbling beneath the surface. She had never forgotten the man who had saved her life. Behind the scenes, she was cooking up an incredible surprise for Daniel. She had a plan, and it was going to be a game changer. After all the love Daniel had given her, she wanted to show her appreciation in a way that would leave him speechless. Can you guess what it is? One sunny afternoon, Daniel returned home to find an unfamiliar car parked in front of his house. He stepped inside, a bit confused, and then he froze. There she was, the little girl, all grown up and radiating confidence. She smiled and handed him an envelope, saying softly, "Open it." As he opened the envelope, his heart raced. Inside was the deed to a brand new house. Not just any house, though. This was a luxurious, sprawling home complete with a beautiful garden, a cozy library, and even the art studio Daniel had always dreamed of. He was overwhelmed with emotion as tears welled up in his eyes. It was like a piece of magic had come to life right before him. But wait, folks, that wasn't the end. She then handed him another Documenta retirement fund she had been building for years. It was her way of ensuring he would never have to work again. Daniel looked down at those papers and back up at her, speechless. "You didn't have to do this," he exclaimed, jaw dropped. With a warm smile in her eyes, she replied, "Dad, you gave me everything when I had nothing. This is the least I can do for you." That exchange just shows how deep their bond truly was, doesn't it? And just when Daniel thought the surprises were over, she whispered, "But there's one more thing, Dad. Turn around." Now, picture this. Daniel turned around, his heart racing, bracing for the surprise that would leave him utterly speechless. What awaited him was something so profound, it would change everything. This story is a beautiful reminder that love knows no bounds, and that acts of kindness can create waves of impact. It shows the importance of cherishing our relationships and the profound ways in which we can give back to those who have supported us. In the end, it's all about connection. If this story touched your heart, let us know in the comments. If you enjoyed this heartwarming tale, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and share it with your friends. Let's spread the love and inspire others with stories that remind us all of the goodness in humanity. Until next time, take care and keep shining.